Y'all might not know who I am. My name is Kiyan Prince. I'm just a normal kid out of South Indiana, trying to look for my place. You might be asking, why am I from Indiana? It's because I'm the son of an NFL legend, Zion Prince. Y'all definitely know who he is. He got drafted by the Indiana Colts and won their first Super Bowl there. And me, I was an unranked player from Indiana, trying to make a name for myself. My sophomore year, a little bit better, averaging 13 points per game in this Indiana public school. We didn't go that far though in states. My junior year is where I broke out, averaging 22 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 13 assists. I wanted to stay at my public school for 1 year longer for my senior year, trying to see if I can get any traction, but my dad was not going to let that happen. I was coming back home from practice one day when I saw this one text message my dad sent me.
Hey, son, come to my office. I need to talk to you.
What's going on, Pops?
Hey, fella, I have something to talk to you about.
What's up?
I'm gonna bring it straight to the point, kid. I don't think it's a good fit for you playing basketball in Indiana. You've been unranked all this time here. And I'm thinking it's just not doing you any good. I mean, you're about 5'7", 140 pounds, and you play point guard in a school that's not even known. And you're not known either. I mean, it's just a lose-lose, kid.
Wait, hold on, Dad. No. I'll make the state finals. Trust me. No, kid. It's up for you to leave Indiana and go somewhere to like Georgia. It's not that bad of a flight. Only 1 hour, and you'll be fine there. Alright, kid? But Dad, I already have so much friends here. I tell you to leave, you leave. We're going. We got some AOT, EYBL scouts. They saw your recent performances, and they think you're a starting caliber point guard for them. You need to go there to prove your worth, to prove your skills, so you can get ranked. I know you want to take this far, son. That's exactly why I'm doing this for you. Alright, thanks, Dad. Yo, come here. So y'all saw it. My dad picked AOT, and AOT was a good decision for my dad because my favorite player, Sharif Cooper, did play at OAT. But it's been tough since I had to been moving and I have to be living alone and all that. Going into my PGM season, I was not the greatest. I was 2,638th player in the nation, and I had 0 stars, obviously. That's why I'm here to change that. We're playing Iron Range today, so I came here to show out. Alright guys, I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm a slashing point guard, so like I don't really shoot like that. I can get downhill and dunk on your biggest big man, but when it comes to shooting, I'm not the type of guy to shoot.
But quit yapping. I'm about to get to the arena right now, so let's go.
I tried to get a 3 to start off the game, but you know me, can't shoot like that. Then I run back to play defense, and then I conserve a dunk. Then I get to the other lane, and I lay it in. They were playing this ticky-tack basketball, which left the 4-star Jacob Wright open. Knockdown shooter. My boy Scott passes me the ball to get my first dunk of my EYBL career. I went down the lane trying to play help, and I foul him. Nah, what? We gotta redo that.
I got subbed in, and I had to see one of the most craziest free throw routines I've ever seen.
This is my boy Mason Lively. He's the number 13th point guard in Florida. And right here, me and my teammates can communicate the switch, and we give up a wide open 3. I told you, man, trying everything in the book against this Mason Lively guy. He's just a crazy defender, the best defending point guard in the class. I asked for a screen, and my man's misses the lob. We try to get it back on defense, but we give up a wide open lay. This game is really important because y'all can see that Chicago Bulls scout. I was like, I'm done getting owned by this dude, so I double crossed him into the crazy dunk. I was like, yo, I can really hold with these guys. But on defense, I don't think I can because I give up another wide open three. I looked up and I saw an opening on the right, so I crossed this guy into the acrobatic finish. I try to test this guy as I try to steal the ball from him, but I get another foul call and coach subbed me out. Couple plays later, I find myself on defense giving up this wide open three, but he misses. He fries me and misses again, and I get my screen and find the open guy for the alley-oop. We gave up a foul on the other end, and I was mad, so I was trying to create some offense, went down the lane, and absolutely baptized the 13th point guard in Florida. We were on such a hot streak that my teammate was getting hyped after this diamond and won. That was my boy Freeman over there. Towards the end, things started getting trippy. Nah, we were wildin', and to make it worse, we lost the jump ball. It was just pass, pass, pass for them. Ticky-tacky basketball over here. Jacob Wright, the 4-star small forward, throws an absolute dime in the paint for an easy lay. Again, this 4-star point guard giving me troubles as I miss a wide open layup. Oh my. Yeah, my defense is not the best. I keep on getting cooked by this Florida PG. But wait, I'm starting to cook as I get mine back. Boom. I had 22 points, 11 assists, and 0 rebounds. That's a good start to the EYBL season. Still a lot more to go though. Yo, looks like I went viral too after the game. Hey! Despite CP3 being one of the best UIBL teams, they still couldn't find a way to hang with us. As we beat them 92-80. We were playing with these boys as I went up for a jelly finish, but my boy got the rebound and put it back up. I told y'all they couldn't do nothing this game, as their point guard was trying to scan the floor. This Wilkins guy takes a bad three, and we whipped it the other way. I bring it up the floor, seeing ahead, and I cross this guy up. I'm in my bag, so I take a three, and I hit it. I was feeling myself this game. We played all Ohio Red. They're one of the best teams in the circuit, but it doesn't matter as we beat them 63-47. As I was celebrating with my team in the locker room, as I left going into my car, I realized we really gotta lock in before playoffs start. Good morning. I'm putting up some shots. Low-key missing though. Playing some runs with the boys. In the regular season, I averaged 15.7 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. That's pretty good for a point guard. We playing the new UIBL team Iron Range today for our first playoff game. Let's see if we can beat these boys. They from downtown Indiana, my hometown, so this is gonna be a good one. Starting off, right off from tip-off, my point guard tried to look for a shot, and I'm low-key calling for it, and I take a bad shot down the lane. My big man down low gets the rebound. I call for it back again, and I go up for the dunk. On his head, yeah, I'm flexing on him. This Russian right guy has been good all season, but right now, he's getting clamped by my teammate. Hits it to the 4th row. This baller kid trying to look for something, and that 4-star bangs a 3. Yeah, that lively kid, the defensive menace point guard, he could also shoot too. 13th ranked point guard, by the way. I'm trying to get my shot going, so I take a 3. I shouldn't be settling for 3s, man. I have speed. I should be going down the paint. Bro, Bryson Wright, man, with the crazy crossover. I'm lucky I'm still on him. Tries to back me up. I jump. He's going again, and he scores, bruh. What? This baller kid shoots a mini shot over me and scores. He's never shot a shot for them, by the way. But I knew they wouldn't be able to stop me for long as I get into my bag, my signature midi, and pull up, and I make it. Lively, the 4-star, looking for what to do. Passes it out to this Durant kid. The guy who shot the midi over me, he shoots another midi and he misses. Tried to look up court to my center, but it gets stripped and they take a layup to the other way. I tried to go for a hang layup, but they contest me and I missed a shot. As y'all can see, we was dominating them as we got the board, and I was running the floor at my center. Gave it back to him for an easy dunk. They point guard trying to scan the floor as they just keep on passing the rock. I told you, this offense, they just keep on passing. They pass, they pass, they pass. But right here, I don't think they could get a good shot as Lively crosses it over, gives it to Wright. Wright has to jack something up, and I don't think it goes through. But hold on, we can pass the ball too as my center whips this one to the corner, and I get it back for an easy 3. Boo. Playing defense on Lively, he passes it out to the 4-star Wright. Wright trying to find something, and he takes another bad shot, but it actually goes in this time. But what did I say about this game? It's over. As I go up on their shooting guard, and I absolutely slam it home. Look at me chirping at the crowd. Again, I'm playing defense on this Lamar guy, and they just can't get anything to fall. Look, right there, we're just playing ferocious defense. Look, he playing bad defense on Durant, but I know they're not going to make anything this game. We're playing some great basketball as they find me, and I take a 3. I'm feeling confident, and you can tell by my celly it went in. We get the steal on this end. They find me, and I'm driving it, and I absolutely baptize their number 11 point guard. They throw up another brick. We get the board. I'm looking for my big man, but then I see I have an open lane, and I absolutely smash it on their shooting guard. Man, they're not having nothing right this game. As I make my free throws, we're on to the next game. I had 37, 7, and 7. Next playoff game, we face Mike Irvin, UIBL squad. I try to start off hot as I go up for a layup, but then I get absolutely rejected. I go up for another layup, and I'm like, hey, ref, is that not a foul? I go in for another one, and I miss it. That was easy. So I'm like, all right, I got to really lock in as I get this steal, trying to find my guys. go all the way, find Scott in the corner. Scott passes it back, pump fake the three. We have some crazy ball movement. I try to shoot again and I miss. I see my man Freeman running with me. I dime it and he gets an easy dunk. Yeah, that was really nothing special about this game. We are just cooking through and through. We're playing Boo Williams this playoff game. Let's get the win. All right, here we go. Boo Williams trying to get to a quick start as their point guard shoots a wonky three. That form is ugly. We get the ball, going up with the ball, crossing over this Jackson guy, but I missed the layup. Back to playing defense. I help on this guy. Jackson kid gets the ball again, and he absolutely baptizes me. Alright, we are not going to talk about that dunk, but the only thing we are going to be talking about is this little white boy with long hair, Jackson McCarty. Well, who am I calling little? He's the 7th ranked player in the nation, and he's absolutely tough. Got offers from Michigan, Oregon, basically any school you could think of. TCU. It mentions he's an elite playmaker, and he's a leader on and off the court, so I'm ready to see what this guy can do. He must be good then. Back to the game, I get the ball, crossover Jackson again, and I go up for my own little dunk on their center. Bro, their center looks like a 7-foot prodigy, and I just jumped on that guy. And as I'm talking, they move the ball around to hit a wing three. As I get the ball, I'm scanning the floor up, and I see Jackson's on me again. I don't think he's that good a defender, so I go at him, and then I get absolutely hacked. Alright, now, I know I'm a streaky shooter, but I'm going to make my free throws. As I'm playing help, I let McCarthy get a wide open corner three, and he actually misses. Going down the paint, I could have snatched back, but I keep on continuing to dribble, and I lose the ball. They on their fast break as I'm guarding the shooting guard, and they looking for somebody, and they go McCarthy for the dunk, and it doesn't work. I'm thinking this guy is terrible to be the 7th ranked player in the country. As I get an and-one layup right there. I mean, I thought it was an and-one. Their shooting guard's looking for some offense. Passes it out back to him. He's still searching, and he turns it over. That was a bad play. We get the ball back, looking for my center. And he flies over the 7-footer. The 7-footer's having a bad day today. We always face these ball movement teams. They just keep on passing the rock, trying to look for something, trying to find something. And they kick it out to McCarthy for the top of the key three, and he hits it. I think he's starting to heat up. I'm still hunting for this Jackson guy because I don't think he can play defense. As I try to find, but it wasn't a good shot, so I pass it out. Shoot it again, and I miss a wide open three. I think that was pretty easy to make. Again, Jackson settling the tempo. Cook up again, and he actually scores this time with that goofy jump shot. Yet again, I turn it over. This McBride guy has the ball. He passes it out to K. Johnson. K. Johnson misses. I'm back. I got the ball. Looking for my own shot. Pass it out to the corner to Nance. Back to Freeman. To me. I shoot a bad shot, and I miss. I can tell right now that I need to slow it down. McCarthy gets it under the basket and puts in a wide open layup. I tell myself to slow it down and ask for a screen as I slot in this easy two-handed dunk just to get myself in a little rhythm. I'm McCarthy again, and I feel like it's just a back and forth between us. He shoots a midi and he misses. I get the ball up trying to push the tempo, but I think I learned my lesson. Never mind. I throw another turnover. Again, they just moving the ball around, trying to find a good shot. They give it back to Cook. Cook takes another three, and he misses. I get the ball, looking up court again, as I usually do. Crossover Jackson, going in. And that's a foul, ref. Hey! They're looking for another pass. They give it to Fitz. Fitz absolutely blows by me. We need help, so they pass it out to Kate Johnson for a wide open wing 3, and he makes it. I was trying to test if Jackson will jump, and yeah, he doesn't think I'm a shooter. Guess I am a shooter. I was like, bang this wing 3. We're just feeding off the wings right now. They called timeout. I got subbed just to get a little breather. Coming back in the game and I'm feeling good. Guarding this Jackson guy. He hasn't done anything this game, so don't know why he's 7th in the country. As he just misses a corner 3 right there. Yeah, this guy might be butt. I'm trying to find my spots on him, trying to find how to work on him. I cross him over again, go up for a layup, and I miss. I'm having a terrible game right now, as I'm cold. Again with this great ball movement. They give it to Powell, back to Fitz. Fitz drives in, and one layup, and it's good. This guy is crazy. He looks better than Jackson right now. Scott is looking up the floor and he absolutely throws a horrible pass. They intercept it. Fitz going down the lane again, passes it out to McCarthy, and alright, that's an easy shot. Not that big of a deal. I throw this absolute rope to the opposite corner. He passes it to Ward. Ward takes a bad mini and we miss. But of course, our big man, Nance, has to put it up, and it's good. Fitz has a lot of open space to work on my boy Dennis Scott. He goes at him, gets another dime with his teammates. This guy's a real point guard. That's why I need to lock in. Coach told me to get back and play off the ball a little bit, see if I can get into a rhythm. Cross this guy up and I go for a layup and I get fouled. Finally the ref calls something as I make both of my free throws. Fitz again with the ball, and Fitz again crosses me up and blows by me. Throws an absolute dime again. But his teammate doesn't do anything with it. He passes it out back to Fitz. Fitz working on me. They get it out to the corner, and the corner shooter misses the 3. I'm running up the floor looking for my big man, and I get another turnover. As the shot clock's running down, they're running away with it. Going into the half, the shot clock's running down. Cook's trying to see something. He has tons of space to work on my dude. And he gives it out to McCarthy. McCarthy takes a midi, and bro, this guy is tough. Look at the score. They're blowing us out. Going into half, I was thinking of making like a halftime speech for my boys, but then I realized I'm still kind of unknown. Just had a couple good stretch of games here. But hey, I take a wing 3 and I absolutely green that. But McCarthy back at it again with his bread and butter sidestep midi. He is going crazy right now. You know I'm always up for a challenge. And I go absolutely crazy on their center, yam it over him. But then McCarthy in the corner again, and he fries me. You know me, trying to go back at McCarthy, see if I can get any bucket of my own. I look at this guy trying to get an alley-oop, but it doesn't work. We get the ball back, though. Trying to still look, get a screen, try to throw an alley-oop. My teammate still gets the ball, and he dunks it home. McCarthy, he's rim running, and then his teammate throws an absolute dime for him. He goes up and he gets it. I was going back up, and I thought it was going to be another normal pick and roll, but then I land awkwardly on my knee. I don't know what it is, but at the moment, I'm knocked down. Can't even walk up myself. With the help of my teammates, Freeman and Scott, I finally get the help to get back up and walk over there myself. As we lose the game 103-95. It wasn't really close. They said it was an unknown injury, but I'll find out later in a couple days. That boy Jackson McCarthy probably had 32-35 on us. We just couldn't stop him tonight. He was shooting so efficiently. Every shot that he shot basically went in. Still don't know what my injury is, but we'll find out soon enough. Man, after these couple weeks lately, there's been a lot on my mind. I've been thinking, where am I gonna go for sports, for school, for academics, for my social life and everything. And then I realized I'm in Georgia. I should probably call my dad to see what his opinions on it. No, I'm gonna call him right now. Bro, where is he? Yo, there he is. What up, Dad? Kiyan, my boy. I was just playing some golf with your little brother. Teaching him, you know. So what you need? Yeah, nah, Dad. I was just wondering on what schools I should go to. Should I stay in Georgia? Should I go out to like an easier state? I don't know. I don't know what to do. That's why I came to you for guidance. You know, I was just thinking about that actually. And Pops, don't put your mouth too close to the phone. Alright, you got me. But let's get back to the point. I think you should go to.
Breaking news. It is John Sports coming to you live here in ESPN to tell you all that the number 4th player in the nation, Jamari McGee, has finally made a decision in where he will be playing school ball. After 5 straight months of no hints and no clues, we have finally found where he will be landing, and he will be heading off to Atlanta to play for McCatern High School for senior year. All they need now is to finish their search for point guard.
Yo, that's crazy. Jamari, the 4th ranked player in the nation, went to McCarran High School basketball. Honestly, man, that's crazy. He's the most popular high school basketball player, probably rivaling LeBron, man. Everywhere he goes, people just surround him. He's 6'9", has 700K followers, somewhere around that. 6'9", can shoot the ball, can pass, can dunk, can do really anything you want. He can do anything on the floor, and especially, man, he from the Bronx. That's why he's so popular. Oh, and y'all were worried about me? Well, I transferred there too. I even made my own little Instagram post on it, you feel me? And they tweeted on me.
Breaking. This undersized underdog point guard who broke out in the EYBL playoffs, Kiyan has transferred to the national powerhouse, McCatern High School.
Check out these new unis, y'all. As we were going into the game, we were the first high school basketball teams to play, so they decided to move us to a bigger stadium. This is nationally televised on ESPN because all the hype of Jamari and me, and it's also IMG Academy versus McCarran, so this is about to be a crazy game. There's Jamari getting ready. Alright, tip-off starting and we on our way. Straight off the bat, they go down the paint and they get an and one on Jamari. He makes his free throws and we get the ball back. I go down the paint, blow by this guy, and get a quick little layup of my own. This guy crosses me up, finds his big man down low, and this big man finishes an easy layup. We gotta remember, this is IMG we talking about. I see a lot of space, and I'm trying to work on this guy, trying to ask Jamari for a screen, try to pass to him, and I turn it over. They going down the floor at Lawrence, and he's slowing the offense down, passes it out to Kingy Cross. Kingy Cross crosses me up and hits the three. As I'm bringing up the ball, I realize I don't have a lot of chemistry with my teammates. But I get an easy bucket right there. Coming back, playing defense on Kingy Cross. Lawrence gets a wide open three. He shoots it. He misses this one. We're going up. I'm calling for the ball. Wide open. I don't take it though. I ask for a screen from my boy Davidson, and I pass to him for an easy dunk. Always got to build chemistry with my bigs. Kingy Cross passes it to Lawrence. Lawrence trying to find something. Passes it back to Kingy Cross. Kingy Cross shoots it, but he misses that. Jamari running the floor. He passes it out to me. I ask for a screen from him. And they all corralled over me, and then I just pass it for Jamari, an easy dunk. I'm guarding Kingy Cross, and then I leave him open again. I think I stepped on his foot because he's limping, but he still makes the three. I'm going down the floor, trying to answer back, and I cross him again. He's super easy to blow by, but then I take a stupid pull-up midi, and I miss it. Timeout, IMG. They want to talk over their game plans. On this inbound play, I was guarding this guy Whitney. He's trying to guard me up. He's trying to face me up, and he blows by me. But now we get the contest. We get the ball back. I'm running in, and I absolutely jam it on their center again, man. I'm just an athletic point guard. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Probably scratching my butt as I leave this guy Whitney open, but he still misses. I go down the lane, and I try to go up for another layup, and I get fouled. You know I'm making these free throws, though. Just put them up. Count it up. Whitney bringing the ball up. He passes it out to Scott. Scott trying to do something on my center. Scott still working on my center. He passes it out. Scott again. Scott pulls the three finally, and he misses. IMG's on a cold streak. As I go in, easy lay-in with my left. I'm hyped. They're bringing the ball up, trying to give it to Whitney again. I reach. Whitney doesn't go for the drive. I don't know why he wouldn't. Tyson with the ball now on Jamari. Jamari's on him. Scott working on my center. Passes it out. This Bark dude gets an open three, and he's the guy who finally hits for them. I don't know who that guy is. As I'm going inside, trying to find a way, trying to find some space, Davidson gives me the screen. I try to pull it at the end of the quarter, but I miss. Davidson gets the board and puts it back up and in, as it will be the end of the quarter. As I'm going up, I ask for a screen for Jamari, but I don't pass it to him. Instead, I just go up for a bad layup, and we miss. Try to go for a steal, but Whitney crosses me, passes out to Scott, and Scott hits a in the grill three. As I'm bringing the ball up, I ask for Jamari for another screen. I get the ball back that I lost, and I go for my signature, but I miss it. I get the ball back, go for a three, and then I miss again. I'm having an off night for my debut. Scott has the ball for IMG now. He passes it out to that big man. Jamari can't get back, and they score. As I'm bringing the ball up, I'm looking for space, and I pass it out to Davidson. I'm running for an alley-oop, but we don't get it. But we get it back. I'm looking for some space, going out, pass it out to Davidson for the three, and he hits it. Starting to build some chemistry with my teammates. We're looking for the inbound, and Davidson steals the ball, and we're running up court. I see Jamari in the middle. Don't pass it to him. Go for it behind the back, step back midi. That was tough. It looks like we're starting to find our rhythm. On defense, I'm playing, and we get a steal. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm running the lane, trying to look for somebody. I get inside, and I get fouled. Of course, knocks both my free throws down. And we back at it on defense. This Bark guy spins on me and goes up for a crazy finish, but then I block that. Get that out of here. Always trying to go to my bread and butter, my midi. But then I find Jamari's wide open, so I just give him the ball, and he cashes the three. They call a timeout, and that's a little break for us. Alright, Kingy Cross has the ball. He crosses me up again, but he misses the three this time. I get the ball in transition, and then I lob it to Jamari. He gets up and catches that. Look at him celebrating. Kingy Cross has the ball, and I'm trying to guard him. trying to see what he does. He asks for a screen, blows by, crosses me twice, and goes in for the lay. I guess it wasn't going to be as easy as I thought it would be, because these guys are 4 or 5 stars. Kingy Cross and them were talking crazy, so I had to bomb it on their center and tell him that you can't guard me, I'm like that. He got mad. On the ball, Kingy Cross again. He tries to do something and I block it from him. We have auto momentum now as I'm sprinting down the paint, looking for Jamari. Jamari's going inside and going for a tough lay. Back on defense, I'm on Kingy Cross, trying to see if he's going to do something. Kingy Cross with the ball. Crosses me up again and he shoots a 3, but he misses this time. We get the ball back. We spin it up court. I'm looking for Jamari is open and he gets a wide open lay. Kingy Cross on me, it's just a back and forth because me and him, we cannot play defense. Their team is passing it around, looking for an open shot. Pass it out to Lawrence. Back to this Bark guy. This Bark guy misses the end of the quarter shot. We going into the 4th. Trying to find some easy offense just to try to put this game away because we are already frying IMG. Looking for some easy offense, and I find Jamari mismatch, and it's an easy bucket. I just got to keep on using Jamari, man. He's a crazy mismatch for anybody. If you're too big, he's blowing by you, and if you're too small, you're fast, he's shooting over you. It's crazy. Another fast break, another bucket. Just count it at this point. Lawrence has a lot of space to work on my center. He decides to pass it out to Kingy Cross. Kingy Cross wide open, but he misses the shot. I'm going out, passing it to Jamari again. Jamari with another lay. That's the inside finish right there. He snuck it in. Yeah, they need to call timeout. Kingy Cross, another miss. And I feel like we're starting to pull away. We've been pulling away. As I get another fast break into the dunk. Two-handed dunk for safety. Get off there. It's clean and safe. Kingy Cross passes it out. And, bro, they're just taking bad shots now. Another bad shot. And I think we have this one taken care of. Kingy Cross, a 3, and he bangs it finally. We going back to it. It's getting close to the end of the 4th. I'm looking for a shot. I pass it out to Davidson real quick, and I hit a 3 finally. Let's go. Look at my celly, man. I'll get off this Davidson screen. He's a hard screener, and I find him for the alley-oop. Just getting up there, man. Raise the roof. Kingy Cross again with the ball, and they have to call another timeout. Now we back at it. I'm crossing up this guy, just going back and forth, back and forth. He cannot guard me. As I go in, split their defense, and go up for the easy lay. Yeah, I'm feeling hype after that. Me and Jamari, another pick and roll in this offense, and I get him a wide open dunk. We already know it's over. That's why we hyping up the crowd. It's about it. We go up, and I give another lob to Jamari. My goodness, he can fly. Right now, I'm just dribbling the air out of the basketball because it's the final seconds of the game, and we won 78-71. It actually got close at the end, but we secured the win, and that's all. As I got 19 points and 14 assists. Yes, sir. Big game against Mount Verde today. We got to get warmed up and get ready. Throughout the season, we've been spanking teams because the teams we were facing weren't that high quality. That's why we're playing this game. We're looking at this game because this is two really high quality opponents, and we're trying to see who comes out with the win. Our record is 8-2. Starting to try to settle us in this game. I'm going for a light layup, but this George Hill guy was not letting me have it. As they were settling the offense, I was guarding this George Hill guy, still guarding him, and he gets a wide open three in the corner, but he misses. We're going up the floor. I find the crease in the paint, and then I just fly over this George Hill guy. Guarding this George Hill guy, and he's missing right now, so I don't think I need to press up. We get the ball back, trying to go up for a lay again, but I turn it over. On George Hill, trying to see what he's doing, trying to back me down. Passes it out to Watkins. Watkins back to this Hines guy back to Watkins. Just passing the ball around. Trying to find some space, and Miles shoots and he misses. I get the ball back, we're running the floor. And try to find an open space. I asked Jamari for a screen, and then I pass it to him for an easy dunk. And they asked for a timeout. Guarding George Hill here. And I thought that was a charging foul, but I get a blocking foul, and it's on me. Artest ISOing on my guy, but I don't think he can find any space as he's running out the shot clock, but Hill makes a backdoor cut on me and I get exposed. But I'm coming back to Hill, going in for another poster dunk, but then he's coming back to me and I'm trying to guard him and I jump and then he gets a crazy dunk on me. It's just back and forth. So me thinking we should just keep this joint going, I try to dribble on him, ask for a screen for Davidson, and then I pass for an alley-oop. He skied for that ball. But then Hill comes back and he dunks it again over us. But I'm going and I try to get a little dunk of my own as they have a defensive miscue and I get the and one. That's just some great offense there as they get a wide open top of the key three. I asked Jamari to screen me like all the time, and he gets another easy layup. They lose the ball, and I go up for a crazy tough contested layup, and I get it done. Hill coming down the floor, he sees it has a lot of space. He double step backs, but I'm all over it, and I get it. But then I try signature midi of my own, and I lose it. And it's the end of the quarter, so they're trying to put something else. They're waiting out the clock. They see Hill wide open, and he hits the wing three. But we still have 7 seconds on the clock, so I'm going, and I'm trying to see if I can get a shot of my own. I pass it out to Jamari to see if he can get something, but he can't throw anything up, and it's the fourth quarter. Starting out the fourth quarter good as we play some good defense. We're throwing it up court. I'm trying to get a little lay, and then I get stuffed at the rim. And the guy at the wing is just dribbling the air at the basketball, but now I know why, because now I have a 6'9" dude on me. He just says barbecue chicken, backs me down, and gets the and one. This game was still close, but me and Jamari are trying to break the ice as we connect for an easy dunk. But Hill doesn't want to finish it right here as he goes for a step back three, but he misses. And of course we get the ball up and we're trying to go all for it. As I'm going and I hit my signature move on him, but I miss. We run a normal pick and roll offense as I try to shoot it over a guy, but Davidson's there for the board and we get it back. As soon as I feel like we're starting to pull away, this 22 guy gets wide open off the screen and he bangs the three. I should have played help over. But it's fine as I go down and I make a contested floater over 3 people. And they called timeout after that. Davidson trying to hype me up after the play. We get the rebound and we run in the court like usual, and I see Jamari fill in the middle, and he throws an absolute sledgehammer on this guy. And of course, and one for our boy. As we get the ball, this play just shows that the game's about over. As they get a blocking foul, things just aren't going their way, and I get the and one. We're just adding some frosting to the cake, which is the W, as we have the sweet play right there from Jamari. He can do everything, man. This George Hill dude is still fighting as he hits another pull-up 3 on me. But I hit another floater to put the cherry on top. And we get a fast break, and I have a crazy assist to my guy Castleberry. Man, this team doesn't give up as they're still tipping passes. And because of that, they get the bucket. But I get another block right there. And I hit the midi to seal the deal. This game's basically over. But just to pad the stats a little bit, I get a full court dime to Jamari. And we end this game 97-82. Alright, but let me be honest with you guys. I tell you guys about basketball and everything, but I haven't told you guys about my home life. I actually live alone, and the reason I live alone is because as I was negotiating with my dad, we realized that he can't always be with me in Georgia. So my dad booked me a luxury apartment and told me that he'll be giving me $3,000 per week. But you know, it's been tough. I gotta learn to cook by myself, and I gotta learn how to work out alone since I always do workouts with my dad. But after I'm done with all the homework, it just becomes chill, you know. I cuddle with my dog, play video games, watch Corey Kenshin. Yeah, that's just who I am for real. In school, I'm kind of popular. I mean, I'm really popular. Since I'm friends with Jamari, he's like the cool kid around the block. You know, me and him just talking for real. But when it comes to the classroom, I do not play. I'm serious about classwork. I just get in there, do my homework, and get it over with, go back home, and just chill. But hey, back to basketball, as we've been dominating. We've been beating quality teams like Prolific Prep, which was a close one. Jamari went off on that one, scoring 45. But we've also been losing to teams like Sunrise, which we should be winning, as a school like McCarran. So it's been a back and forth season, but we've been playing our best basketball. Going in with the 5-game winning streak. After that, we got invited into the Georgia State playoffs, and we were dominating everything, and we won the Georgia State championship, man. Hey, man, Jackson McCarthy took my starting spot in the All-American McDonald's game, but they gave me an invite to the dunk contest, so that's what we're going to be looking at right now. And to add like a little bit of frosting, I won the dunk contest for me. But for the first time in forever, our district actually let us play for the Chipotle Nationals, man. Because this was our first time winning states, we actually got an opportunity to play in the Chipotle Nationals. Usually Georgia never lets us play out of school competition, so this is going to be great. We flew
We
past
blew
our
by the
8 seed
fourth
matchup.
seeded
It was an
opponent
easy game in the Chipotle Nationals, and we're in the finals, man. Let's get it. And just to add the cherry on top, I hit a normal two-hand slam to call it game. I wasn't feeling on taking the team bus today. I was trying to relax and not talk with my teammates since they always be talking and it's stuffy and musty in that bus. So I was like, I have my own car, I can just drive there. But I didn't anticipate the traffic. The traffic is so long. I had to wait in there and I was scared that I was going to miss all of the game. But I only missed the first half. And they put me in the third quarter, but they said to never do that again. But they need me this final. So that's why they put me in. Luckily, I have a quick timeout to collect myself. Off the pass, I'm seeing what I can do. Coming in late, I'm trying to put on a good impression. I pass it out to King. Jamari, I'm trying to ask for a screen for Jamari. I don't use the screen. I'm going in on their center, and I take a bad shot. Not a good way to start this game. They miss down the other end. Jamari gets the rebound, and I'm running. I get the ball, and I try to dunk it on this guy, but it doesn't work this time. Hightower has a good contest on me. I'm on Hightower. This is a mismatch of doom. Are they going to abuse this? I think they are going to abuse this. Again, barbecue chicken, and I leave their center open. I wasn't trying to get embarrassed again. I see two big men in the elbow, so I pass it to House. House back to me, back to House, and then I pass it back to House, and I give it to Jamar. He's not open for the three. I pop out, and I shoot a three, and finally something goes in for me. They go back down, and then they pass it to Dueling for the dunk. Dueling is nice in this game, I'll tell you that. Coming back out after the timeout, trying to run our offense, our normal pick and roll offense, as I find McGee to screen me, and I throw it up for him for an easy dunk. Again, McGee stepping up when we need him the most. As they're bringing up the ball, they see a mismatch on me and Doolin, and they call an ISO. I'm on an island with them. He's driving into the paint. We're trying to steal the ball from him. He's going again. He shoots the top. He shoots the top of the key three, and he misses. I'm going down on their point guard, and I use my speed advantage to get the lay. And of course, I'm hyped. This is the final, man. Dueling on me, and it's a mismatch, so he's trying to eat again. As he's crossing over, finding an open space, he steps it back, he shoots, but he misses. Jamari gets the rebound, we're running up court like usual, and I go for a lay, but then I get blocked. We get the ball back. I have it in the corner again. A guy talking to me on their bench, and then I hit a step back three, but I miss it. They get the ball, my team's sprinting down the floor, but I'm not even there yet. They take a shot, a quick shot, and they miss it. And I get back out. You can call it cherry picking if you want, but I'm trying to get that corner three again. Here again, I'm taking it personal like I shouldn't be. I'm the point guard. I should be setting up the offense. I'm just dribbling the air out of the ball. Don't know what I'm doing here, but I take a step back midi and I actually hit it. But that wasn't good offense. I got to keep on passing. I'm on Dueling again. I got to guard somebody else, but they all have big men as they pass it out to Dueling, and he hits the wing three. He punishes us. I should have read the scouting report, man. This guy's a bucket. I'm coming down the paint, trying to see what I have. Still dribbling the air out of the basketball, and I missed the three. Always trying to get my get back, man. As they go down the paint, they pass it back out to me, and again, they have really good ball movement that leads to an open shot. This is the finals, man. Everybody's taking it seriously. Back from the timeout, we're trying to run our normal offense. I find Jamari down the paint, but I turn it over. I'm on Dueling again, another mismatch, but they take the three, and they miss it. We get the board back. And I pass it to House back to me. I'm running down the paint, and I get fouled for some easy free throws. But their 6'8" point guard can see this floor really well as he finds dueling ahead and he dunks it over everybody. After I saw that celly, it was personal. I go down the paint using my speed and my athleticism to jump over everybody for the dunk. And I showed a little celly of my own. I'm on dueling again, and I feel like they're running a set for him because he gets a wide open 3, but he misses. And they push Jamari. Yeah, loose ball foul. That was a good call, ref. Off the inbound, I'm scanning the floor, and I see I have a lot of wide open space on the right side. So I just blow by this guy and go for a little fun finish for myself, since nobody was in the paint. They're running their offense, and they give dueling another wide open 3. He was talking all that, but he misses another shot. House doesn't pass it to the point guard for some reason, so I ask for the ball back. And I'm looking, and I see Jamari. I ask for a screen, and I throw him a pass, but it gets intercepted, and they're going the other way with it. And they slam it on Kiyan Harper, bro. That's crazy. This Hightower guy can fly. Hightower misses the free throw, and we're going the other way though. I see Jamari running middle, and I pass it to him, and gets an easy layup. Me and Jamari just working off each other. They're coming back down with the ball. I'm on Vega right now. We're kind of the same side, so I don't think it's that much of a matchup. But they got Hightower, and Hightower goes for a floater. He misses. I get the ball. I'm running down the paint. And I'm going down, and I get an easy reverse layup. It's all that hesitation work, man. They're looking to get a point off the end of half, and they shoot it, but they miss. They're bringing the ball up again, and I'm on the 6'8" dude. This is easy barbecue chicken for him. He passes it out to his wingman, and his wingman hits the corner 3. I'm coming back down. I give it to Harping. Harping gives it back to Jamari, but miscommunication there. And it's Carver's ball. Carver, the Columbus team, is bringing it up. Vega with the ball. Vega trying to see what to do. They're running a play for this guy Grieger, and Grieger misses the 3. I get the ball. I try to get the ball, but we turn it over. Vega coming back up, trying to find some space, trying to see what he can do. Passes out to Everett. Everett to Grieger. Grieger pump fakes, shoots the 3, and he makes it. This guy is good for his size. But I cross him up, and I cross him back, and I pass a crazy dime to McGee. Y'all never saw that. Grieger back with the ball. He's coming up, and I steal it. We're going the other way. Then I pass it to King, but he misses the 3. Back again, Grieger has the ball. He's going up. Grieger trying to find some space. I'm guarding, and he passes it to Everett. Everett back to him. Grieger to the corner to Vega, but he misses. I was sagging a little bit, but I come back up, pass it to House. House goes for a layup, and he misses the layup. And he's missing free throws, but he makes a second. Guess it's just the nerves. As Grieger's going up, I'm playing help, but I need to get back quickly because I left this guy wide open, but he misses. Harping passes it to me. I have a wing 3, and I hit it. I'm feeling really good this game. Coming back up with the ball. I pass it to King. King back to me. I see Jamari. I'm trying to ask for him to screen me. And I do. And I throw it up to him for an easy alley-oop. It was kind of off. That's why you have to tip it in like that. They're going up with the ball, and I fouled them. Off the inbound, Grieger has the ball. They put dueling back in. They call timeout. Off the inbound, they pass it to Grieger. I'm on dueling right now. That could be a mismatch up, but they try to expose this one. Jamari gets the easy steal. I pass it out to House. House back to Harping. Harping back to me. Pass it to Jamari. That was almost stolen. Jamari, we're just having some really good ball movement right here. I ask Jamari for a screen. I try to find them, but it gets turned over. and they pass it out to Dueling for the easy slam, and he goes for the LeBron dunk. Yeah, his bench was hype after that. I mean, this is still the championship, and we're only up 5. So I try to make a statement, and I go to Jamari, and he gets an easy floater. Again, me and Jamari just being clutch. Woolridge coming back up with the ball. I didn't know the center could handle the ball, and Doolin gets fouled for another wide open dunk, and this time he just two-hand slams it. I'm coming back down the paint, also trying to set a message. I ask for a screen to Jamari, and I try to fade away, but I miss it. I think we're only up 7 right now, as I'm on Dueling. He passes it to Woolridge. Dueling, I'm back on Dueling, and I block him. My bench is hype after that. I try to block him again, but he goes up for another one-hand dunk. And he's telling us to shush off. I'm like, alright, bet. So I'm going back up. I ask for a screen from House, and I find open lane, so I give it to him, and he gets an easy layup. Hightower gets back the ball. The thing I realized about this team is that their big man can dribble it up the floor, which is a crazy cheat code. House back to me. We get the steal. We're running up floor again, and I see Dueling on me. I feel like I'm faster than him, so I blow by him. And I find Jamari for the midi, and it's good. Jamari's so clutch as that puts us up 5 with a minute left. I think that was still the championship game, man. They're running a play for Woolridge again. He goes up for the reverse layup, and he gets rim stuff, and they're starting to foul. I'm getting it off the inbound, and they're starting to double team me, so I try to pass it up court. Harping 3 is good, and I feel like that's the end of the championship game, as we're up 8 with 30 seconds to go. But they're still fighting as they hit a 3, and they cut it down to 5. But at this point, they need to start fouling. And we're starting to get our free throws. Yeah, you see me celebrating, because I know what it is. Again, with my free throws, I'm automatic. First one good, second one good to put the game away. Again, their final efforts to put it away, and Dueling misses. So I just gotta hold the ball, and we'll win this game. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we finally did it, man. Man, this will raise my stock a lot because stars like Cooper Flagg, Cameron Boozer, and etc. have won this trophy. This is a real big trophy in high school basketball, and we did it. Emotions are running high in the locker room, man. Just look at that trophy. It's beautiful. Everything was going up for me. Everything. I mean everything. My Instagram followers are going up. My stars hopefully went up. I hope my stars went up. And, I've just been having a great time with my teammates, Jamari, and, Jamari went up really well. I think he went up to the #1 player in the country, so we'll have to see. But, hey, I loved this year, man. I loved this senior year. Props to Dad giving me the idea. Son, check your ranking. You went up. Nah, no way. I need to see this. Let's see what I am. Wait, hold on. What does that say? A 3-star? Bro, I don't know how to feel about this because the other day I was just unranked. I gotta be happy about my growth, but man, I felt like I was way better than some of the kids out there. But it is what it is. I guess my height is the only thing they're looking at. They're looking at nothing else. And yeah, my dumb shots too. This weekend, it's a big time for our school because Jamar is actually picking which school he wants to go to. I'm also there, and I want to see what schools he goes to. Wait, he's faking Duke? He might even go to Syracuse. I don't know. He was talking about Syracuse and Michigan State. But wait, he goes to Kansas. Wow, that's a surprise. He was talking about Michigan State and Syracuse all the way, but hey, man, wherever he goes, I'm happy for him. But man, with all that going on, that had me thinking really. If he is doing his committing day right now, when should I do mine? I was stalling a little bit on my commitment because I was waiting for the offers to roll in, and I just graduated from high school, so I wanted to take a break for a little bit. But after all of that, I'm so blessed that I got to get my top 3 offers so that I can commit to a school that will really want me, not just a school who wants me to redshirt for a year. I know you're wondering why my dad looks older. It's because we had that conversation with me going to a different school a year ago, and he's kind of grown some gray hairs on his beard. And my little brother's here, so I'm trying to be an inspiration. And also, I have cameras because I might be a 3-star, but I am still the son of Zion Prince, one of NFL's greatest quarterbacks. So, but let's get back to the point. The school I am committing to, officially hard committing to, is...
That's gonna be the end of the video, guys.
Thank you for watching.
Actually, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far in the video, comment what was your favorite part.
Yeah, and subscribe. And part 2 is coming on the way.
See y'all, boys. We love y'all. Peace.
Yep, bye.